Ghostbusters Frozen Empire drops today, actually. Today is Thursday previews. So sometime this afternoon, you will be able to go see this movie if you want to today. Most people will probably see it tomorrow or Saturday. I can say that the box office predictions for this movie aren't very high. They have it at 35 to 45 million, which is pretty low, to be honest. International numbers could do well as well and bring this around 100, 120 million. You never know. It needs to be around 100-something million if they want to actually make money back. I don't know how much it costs this company to make this movie. I'm going to guess somewhere around 200 million or maybe 100 million. I'm not sure, but I'm sure it ain't cheap. Now, the real question I had is, how are critics going to treat this movie? And the answer is, of course, not good. Now, here's the thing with critics and the Ghostbusters franchise, because they gave Ghostbusters Afterlife a bad score as well, just like they gave this one. Afterlife, not a perfect movie, but its heart was in the right place, and it had a lot of good things about it. There's some things I liked in that movie. I didn't like how the older Ghostbusters were basically just cameos at the end. That didn't work that well for me. This one, it looks like they're in the entire movie. And they're in New York, and it looks like this movie takes a lot of inspiration from the real Ghostbusters cartoon and stuff like that. So there's some things that I like about this movie. Whether or not it's good or not, I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. I don't trust critics with it. And the reason I don't trust critics with it is because all of them are obsessed with that 2016 Ghostbusters movie that everybody hated. They had and still have meltdowns over that movie. When Afterlife was announced, just the trailer sitting in that barn. Remember that teaser trailer of the Ecto-1 sitting in a barn? They got all mad and butthurt and freaked out and got pissed because nobody likes that 2016 piece of shit. And they're mad about it because that was a woke feminist movie and they wanted to keep going, and that didn't happen. So it failed so badly that they ran back to the original canon and dumped that 2016 piece of shit like it was just a piece of trash. Right in the garbage bin. And the reason I say, you can't trust them with this is because of stuff like this. So I posted this yesterday saying I don't trust them with the score. And sure enough, I was right. Fantasy Gameplays responded to my post and has this. This is for the Ghostbusters 2016 movie. The Answer the Call movie. That's the name of it, right? Robbie Cullen. Its jokes, effects, and sparkler bright cast chemistry need nothing to fall back on. How do you like Frozen Empire? Well, he didn't like it. He didn't like it. Trashes it. A 20. Gave the other one what? Was it an 80? Yeah. This is why I don't trust them with this, because they're biased. They're biased because they like that stupid feminist movie, and they're butthurt that movie got thrown in the garbage, and they went back to the old crew. And they're trying to revive that universe. Whether or not it'll work or not will depend on how well this one does. And, I can't predict that. But a lot of negative reviews on here. And my advice would be to just wait and see it for yourself. I have not seen it yet, so I don't know if it's good. I plan on seeing it. I'm going to try to see it tomorrow or Saturday. So I will be able to tell you what I think about it. And I'm not listening to them. I at least want to see what audiences think about it, because the audience score for Afterlife is much more realistic compared to what the critics are giving it. All of them complain about nostalgia, which, there's a lot of key jangling in this movie, but at least it looks like it wants to please fans. That's kind of the difference. These new Ghostbusters movies are trying to give you a lot of fan service and nostalgia, and it gets played out a little bit. But for this kind of movie, it's a little appropriate, I think, especially after all that damage from the 2016 movie. I think that's why they're pushing that so hard in these. But yeah, I would say wait and see. You know, if you want to see this, but you're a little hesitant, maybe wait till your buddy sees it, or, you know, maybe like Critical Drinker gives it a review, or Nerdrotic or something, and then make up your mind. But don't listen to these people because they can't get over the failure of that 2016 pile of shit. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.